Hello and welcome back to another um, video here just about the vending machine. So I'm at the vending machine here and I went over, there was an issue there as, you know, that will happen. So while I was there, I just decided to go ahead and just restock the machine. I stocked it yesterday, put some stuff in there, but the fellows went through it. No, I'm kidding. That came from House Party. I love that movie. Anyway, moving right along. So, it's kind of hard for me to do this and kind of stock the machine in one hand. So my angles are not the best, but y'all get what I'm doing, right? So what happened to the machine was some children or whoever thinks that the machine can accept pennies. So I really need to put a sign up there saying no pennies are accepted at the machine. Because what happens when they put those pennies in there, they get stuck in this area in which will back up the coins, preventing them from being able to drop in the place that they go, like the quarters, nickels, and dimes. So the pennies is nowhere for the pennies to go. So they just sit there. So if someone puts some more money in there, what happens is it'll back up the rest of the money as well. So it happens sometimes. So I figured out how to clean that out, an easier way to get it and just be able to clear that out. So what I'm doing now is just going ahead and putting some more stuff in the machine, restocking it. I keep the stuff in my trunk. I have not taken it back out. So I just went ahead and say, you know what, let me just stock the machine up. So this is my first machine. When I first got this machine, boy, I was nervous, didn't know what to do or what to expect. But as time is going, I think I'm just even better at it. But that's with anything, once you just continue to do it, you get better at it and you just learn, more and more as you go. So that's what I'm doing here, just restocking the machine. So as I was saying, so what I'm doing is just, like I said, just stocking the machine up, adding more stuff into it. This location, they really love the hot chips a whole lot. So I tend to kind of stock it up with more hot things than anything. I even have the noodles. You guys saw those. And they are moving. So they've been in here about a week. So I was like, maybe they don't like those. But my friend was like, hey, leave them in there. They may, end up getting them like when the struggle hit. So they have moved. So about 5 of them are gone. I had an entire row. So I'm like, okay. So they are moving. That's what I'm doing here. Like I said, just restocking the machine, adding more things inside. Like I said, I purchased this machine here. It's probably been about 2 weeks now, going into the third week, I think. Or maybe it's been 16 days. I can't remember. I wrote everything down. I've been tracking when I do money drops. Now, one thing I would say that I should have been doing that I did not do was tracking the things that I put in here so I can see, what sells. Having more than one location, it may be kind of hard to remember what was here. Like, this went quick, but what was here? It sold fast, so I need to buy more. But I kind of know this location is hot stuff. But I'll tell you, they love the Takis. And I really need to buy more. I just got a, smaller selection of the Takis, but they're almost out. They love the Takis and honey buns. And those Funyuns, they went too, because I think I had an entire row of these almost of the Funyuns. So those go quick. The regular Doritos took forever. I just finally, I think, moved those out. Or either that, or I think, yeah, it took a while for those to kind of move. The Cheetos, they were just sitting there. So I ended up taking those out and was going to take them to the another location to see how they do there. I had crackers in here, peanut butter, cheese. They didn't move. Maybe one moved, possibly. The lashes did really well. I think I had about 10 of the lashes in here, and I only have 3 lashes left. The wig caps, I have sold about 2 of those. So I just said I would leave them. Certain locations require, different stuff. Some stuff will sell in certain spots that may not sell. Another location, wig caps may not move. So it just depends on the location and stuff that, where you are. So what I'm doing now is just going back, seeing, what I could add in if I forgot something, just to kind of help it, fill it back up. I really love my machines to be as full as possible. So I'm also going to try out some candy over here, but I would need to change the price because the candy definitely has to be $1.50. And usually this location here, I may have everything, for $1 in this location. So, like I said, I'm just checking now to kind of see what I'm missing and could, put in here. That's my cup that I had because I was like, oh, I need something to put the coins in if they fall out. But I didn't do the drop for the coins. So they're fine. After they get so high, they end up just overflowing into this tray that's at the bottom anyway. That's at the bottom on the right. The gum, the Big Red, they got the gum. Definitely. I think I have maybe 4 packs left of the gum. So that's what I'm doing now. Just trying out. I put the M&Ms in there and the sneaker bar. What I'm doing here, the area what I just grabbed was the area where the money is, the paper money. So, I never take my money out, at the machine. I always go back to my car, and look around me and just pull it out. And I never count it there. So here I just kind of show just a quick picture. This is just from, I just did a drop on yesterday. So this is really good. It may be about another $10 or so in there, but the coins, it's a lot of coins in there. So I'm not exactly sure how much money. So what I did is left the paper money in there, and I'll do a money drop on Monday. But I always, I take $1 out because I usually just try the machine out once I filled it up, or once it's had money that's backed up, I'll try it out to make sure everything is in order. So the reason I'm stuck here is because someone stopped me and was talking to me. So that's the reason for the pause here, where I'm just stuck looking at my car. All right, so finally, I'm moving right along, right? So I put the money part back in. I kept $1 out so I can just test out the machine. You always want to do that after you have repair something or got some money being stuck, or someone said, oh, something got stuck. I always try it out. So I just put these cookies in here, and I kind of had to squeeze them in there. So I had to make sure that they would drop, which they had a little bit of struggle. So what I did was just kind of rotate them a little bit, and move them around. So with this machine here, when you put it in, you have to give it a chance for it to register. That, oh, I got some money. So you see how the cookies here kind of, struggle a bit. And when they dropped out, the other ones kind of lift up a little bit. So I said, oh, so I had to kind of readjust the cookies so they can kind of flow out a little bit better. And this bag of Funyuns are so full. When that happens, sometimes generally you have where your machines can where your product can get stuck because there's so much air in them, or in this case, so many products, that's in there, so many of the Funyuns in there. So it's kind of hard to fit in those slots. So what I do, in a suggestion, take the product put them at the top. So turn it upside down, and that way all the products are kind of at the top, so you can kind of slide them in a little bit easier. But in the case of the cookies, I couldn't do that, but I did rotate them so they can kind of come out a little bit better. So that's what I do, and that usually definitely helps to put the product at the top of the bag so they kind of flow in a little bit better. So what I'm doing now is just locking the machine up. So hopefully this helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll definitely be back updating you guys on everything for this machine here. So again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.